Hi, I'm Huan. Today it's my honor to talk about how to build a WeChat chatbot in 6 lines of JavaScript. I live in Beijing and will be based in Silicon Valley in the following months. I'm a serial entrepreneur, active angel investor with solid technology background. I have invested in hundreds of technical startups in the past 10 years and keep trying to find the next Tencent. Moreover, I love open source coding and sports. I'm the creator of the 12,000 stars GitHub project Wechaty. It's a conversational RPA SDK for chatbot builders who want to write conversational application software on WeChat and QQ. I'm also a paragliding pilot and a salsa dancer. What is WeChat? WeChat is the most popular instant messaging service in China. It's like the Chinese version of WhatsApp. WeChat is used by every Chinese person, and almost every Chinese person only uses WeChat. There are more than 1 billion monthly active users on WeChat. It's a very huge number. As WeChat is the most used instant messaging program in China, I have used it heavily for my investment job in recent years. As WeChat is the most used IM in China so far, my investment job is heavily based on it for the past years. Every day there are entrepreneurs who add my WeChat and introduce their business plans to us. We ask questions and expect to get them answered on WeChat. At the same time, we also create lots of WeChat groups to introduce one entrepreneur to another or connect investors to help founders to raise money or do other types of collaborating. During my work, I need to use WeChat to connect lots of people. The number of my WeChat contact grows very quickly. 7 years ago, my WeChat contacts reached more than 12,000. At the same time, we also use lots of WeChat groups to talk about all kinds of topics like marketing, business school, startups, founder, etc. I also have hundreds of groups, and each group contains hundreds of people in it. So it's like a very huge amount of information is bombarding me, and I'm totally overwhelmed with the information. As an AI professional and a machine learning expert, when I was facing this problem, I think maybe I should use some programming techniques to help me deal with this kind of problem. Because for my daily job, there are lots of conversations on WeChat, like talking with entrepreneurs. For example, every day there will be some entrepreneurs who add my WeChat and introduce their business plan to me. Then I will ask some questions. For example, like one sentence to introduce your project, or how many co-founders do you have, or how much money do you want to raise, or what's your marketing strategy, or how much is your company valuation. These kind of questions are very routine, and if we can use a program to automate these conversations, like we build a WeChat bot, then it will hugely improve my work performance. And also the bot can improve the user experience of my friends on WeChat, because when I'm doing other things like in a meeting, I cannot reply to questions in time. If the question is a very common question, then maybe my bot can answer this question for me. And also, if I need to ask some routine questions to others, my bot can also do it for me. This is the problem I was facing. I want to build a bot on WeChat and use this program on behalf of me to help me to automate the conversation between me and my WeChat contacts. Use this program to automate the conversation between me and my WeChat contacts. So they think they are talking to me, but actually are talking to my bot. After I started thinking about building this bot, I figured out that Tencent has no official API for WeChat. If there is no official API, it will not be very easy to build a bot for my WeChat account because I want to use my WeChat account to talk with others. With it controlled by the bot program, he's led me to consider to use the RPA technology. RPA stands for robotic process automation. So I started building Wechaty to be an easy-to-use RPA SDK for chatbot builders like me to automate my WeChat account. Starting from 2015, I began to build the Wechaty open source project on GitHub. In the same year, I published it on NPM and got a few GitHub stars. After that, I continued improving the Wechaty project. We added more unit testing, enabled DevOps, supported Docker, and finished refactoring a lot of the code base. Today, Wechaty has become the most easy-to-use conversational RPA SDK for chatbot builders. The developers who want to build a chatbot, today they can use Wechaty to very easily control the WeChat account or WhatsApp account, WeCom account, QQ account, etc. With 6 lines of the code, they are very easy to use. Today, I want to share some numbers of Wechaty achievements. The first number is 200. Wechaty organization on GitHub have more than 200 contributors who have sent the pull request and have had their code merged to the GitHub repo. Most of the contributors are engineers and entrepreneurs who need to build chat on their work. The second number is 10,000. Wechaty has already gotten more than 10,000 GitHub stars on GitHub. And if we read this chart, we can see that in the past 6 years, we have a very smooth growth in GitHub stars. I'm very happy that developers on GitHub like our project. The third number is 1 million. In the past year, Wechaty has been downloaded more than 1 million times on NPM. This is a huge number for us because this means the Wechaty project has helped lots of developers, and we can see the developers have lots of praise for our project. Like, Wechaty is a great solution. Wechaty is so good I want to cry. Wechaty is the best WeChat SDK. Wechaty help business people to save time and focus on their business. Our developers are from all over the world. They mostly come from big internet companies like Tencent, Microsoft, Alibaba, and we have lots of meetups in cities like Silicon Valley, Shanghai, Beijing, and we have organized lots of seminars where we talking a lot about how to build a good chatbot, and visit lots of big companies like Tencent and Microsoft. And we also have even lots of presentation about how to build chatbot at conferences. In summary, Wechaty helps chatbot builders to build chatbots almost on all popular instant messengers, and we support lots of programming languages, like not only WeChat, we also support WeCom, QQ, and WhatsApp, and others. For the languages, from the great help by our developer community, they help us create lots of language SDKs. We already supported Go, Java, .NET, PHP, Rust, etc. We also have a very good ecosystem based on the Wechaty plugin. Like, we have lots of chatbot features that can just be installed from the plugin, and they worked out of the box. Like, we support the CQRS and the DDE and lots of other plugins. At last, the Wechaty project has been dependent by lots of GitHub open source projects. From this page, we can see Wechaty has been used by more than 1,000 repositories and more than 80 packages. This is Wechaty. Wechaty helps the developer to connect chatbots. Next, I will show you a live demo. This live demo will show the Wechaty 6 lines of the code. We can build a Wechaty chatbot. I will show you. I created a WhatsApp group. You can see the QR code in the center of my slide. This QR code is WhatsApp group QR code. If you have WhatsApp, please open your WhatsApp on your phone and scan this QR code to join our live demo group. Later, we will show the demo in this WhatsApp group. Before the live coding, let's see how to create Wechaty from 6 lines of JavaScript. The code is very straightforward. First, we import Wechaty Builder from Wechaty, and then we use Wechaty Builder to build a Wechaty instance. After we have Wechaty instance, we will monitor 3 events. They are scan, login, and message. The scan event will be emitted when there's a QR code need to be scanned for the bot. Later, I will use my WhatsApp account to scan this QR code to log into the chatbot. And the login event will be emitted when the chatbot has been logged in. The message event is the most important event because for each message, the chat sees it will be emitted by this event. And we need to add this event if we want to do something to respond to the message. At last, we call start on Wechaty to start our chatbot. That's all the code needed for the shortest runnable Wechaty chatbot. All our features can be built on top of this bot. Next, I will show you the code with 6 steps. First, we have a getting started repository on GitHub, and our live demo will use this repo. Secondly, we need to install all the dependencies by running npm install. After we install the dependency, we can start the program by running npm start. Let's see how we do this. Here is my VS Code on my server. Here is the command. You can see we use git clone to download our Wechaty getting started GitHub repo. Because I have already cloned this repo, so I just change the directory to it. And for the second step, we will use npm install to install all the dependencies. I have already installed all the dependencies, so we do not need to install them again. After the first 2 steps, we can run the npm start to start the chatbot. Let's see what exactly the code looks like. The source code of our bot is inside this examples folder. The name is the Ding Dong bot. It's a TypeScript source code. It's like our 6 lines bot. Firstly, we use the Wechaty builder to build a Wechaty instance here. And then we list for the events from our Wechaty instance. The most important is here. If the bot has received any message, we will pass the message to this onMessage listener function, and the onMessage listener function is right here. The logic inside the onMessage function is very easy to understand and straightforward. If I receive a ding text message in WhatsApp, then the chatbot will respond to down message. So if you send a ding text message to our live demo group, then the bot will reply to dong, right? Let's run this program by using npm start to see which program we have started. We can use this examples ding dong bot. We can run this TypeScript program directly because we have the bound line here, and we have a bound line use node to start with TypeScript, and we use this loader to enable the TypeScript and the ES module. Here is npm start. Let's pay attention to this environment variable. This Wechaty Puppet environment variable has been set to Wechaty Puppet WhatsApp. This WhatsApp value means that we told Wechaty to start running on the WhatsApp instant messaging platform. Okay, here we can see the bot has been started successfully. We'll use my WhatsApp account to scan the QR code and click confirm to link my device, link the bot to my WhatsApp account. Okay, here's the QR code. I open my WhatsApp and scan this QR code here. After I scan the QR code, I need to click confirm to link this device. Okay, here we can see there's lots of log message, but the most important part is here. On login, this is my mobile phone number, so my WhatsApp account has successfully logged in. After I log in, the Wechaty bot successfully control my WhatsApp account. Every message I receive on WhatsApp, this bot can see and control. So if we send a ding message in our live demo group, we can see my WhatsApp account will send a reply, dong. Okay, we can see the log message here. We have replied dong message, right? If we send another ding here, we can see the response will be very quick. We received a message ding here. Next, I want to let you know that Wechaty not only supports WhatsApp, but also support WeChat, QQ. How can we run our bot on WeChat? It's very easy to do that, and we not need to change any lines of code. All we need is to change this environment variable name. Okay, let's see. When we testing WhatsApp, we use this environment variable, Wechaty Puppet. We set its value to Puppet WhatsApp. If we want to use WeChat, we can change this environment variable to WeChat. Here I will use WeChat for you. It's another Puppet which implements the WeChat protocol. So all we need to do is to change this environment variable. And we do not need to change any lines of code in our Dingdong bot program because all the API of Wechaty is universal between different instant messengers. So if we set the Wechaty Puppet to Wechaty Puppet WeChat for you, let's run it. Now the Wechaty bot is running on the WeChat protocol. You can see we get another QR code here, and this QR code is smaller than the previous one because the WeChat login QR code length is smaller than the WhatsApp. So if I use my WeChat on my phone to scan this QR code and confirm login, then if anyone on WeChat send me a ding message, my WeChat account will reply a dong message. That will be very straightforward. We do not need to change any line of this code. I think I have successful demonstrate the Dingdong bot example to you. I hope everyone have a good understanding of how Wechaty can be this easy to support many instant messaging platform with the universal API. Let's recap the most important part. We have demoed the Dingdong bot WhatsApp by setting the puppet to WhatsApp. And the same code can be running on WeChat by only changing the environment variable from WhatsApp to WeChat. This is a huge advantage for the chatbot builders because if you want to build a conversational user interface service to serve your consumers, you are not only want to serve the WhatsApp users, customers. You also want to serve WeChat users and QQ users at the same time. With Wechaty, using the Wechaty Universal API, you can just write one program and serve customers no matter where they come from. Wechaty not only support WeChat, WhatsApp, but also support the WeCom, the QQ, Ding, Lark, Gitter, and we even support the telecom protocol RCS. RCS is an instance messaging service for telecom. We support lots of programming languages, and we have a good ecosystem with the powerful plugin. Why I build this Conversation RPA SDK Wechaty? The reason I build Wechaty is because I believe there will be very huge opportunities of the conversational user interface in the future. Because with the powerful AI technology involved, the AI will be powerful and powerful. The program can start have a transition, have a trend from the traditional graphic user interface to the conversational user interface. Like we can just talk to our software application instead of click some buttons, put some text into the input area. I'm very happy to see lots of entrepreneur startups. We have built their business on top of the conversational AI, and I do think the conversational user interface will be very powerful and will be the next big thing in the user interface evolution. Wechaty, I think it will be a bridge for the developers, help them focus on the conversational turns, like how to answer the question, how to ask the question, and we will not have to think about any underlying heavy lifting stuffs like how to send a message to WeChat, how to send a message to QQ, to WhatsApp. Wechaty can provide a very easy to use universal API, save lots of time for the developers. Okay, that's all I want to share. At last, I want to say that Wechaty implemented control individual account on WeChat is your personal account, like the WeChat account of myself or the WhatsApp account of myself. Because the thing I want to do is to use the program to automate my daily job on WeChat to improve the efficiency and performance. The bot can work on behalf of me, like this slide said. This is a human-machine collaboration. Okay, so if you want to learn more about Wechaty, you're welcome to visit our website at wechaty.js.org. And you can also reach me on Twitter. My handle is Huan_US. And also you're welcome to join our Gitter channel if you want to learn more from our community. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.